Hey guys, welcome again to another. Uh, yeah, I got something in my throat. Your arm could still clue that in. Anyways, welcome to yet again to another Showdown sweep. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and today's one we got ourselves an Annihilate sweep. Now, this was a really strange one because, first of all, IA not even halfway there was going for Annihilate sweep because this was actually the most randomest one I was pulling off, and kind of want to just get this out of the way, I guess. So, I managed to get an Annihilate sweep while I was actually doing my main objective, which was a Slitherwing sweep. So, this was like a remake thing, which, by the way, nobody has really seen the original one, but basically what happened was some random user was quite toxic at the end of it, which I didn't want to reveal or show it, and since I can't edit censored and stuff, I decided I wanted to, remake it. So I actually managed to make one at the end of it, but or at least got the actual Slitherwing sweep, so you're probably going to have to see one after this one anyways. So we got the Annihilate here, and this one is a kind of a broken mon actually in general, but not too broken. So I wanted to share with you all how broken this Annihilate thing is, and also Annihilate, it's kind of a strange name, but once you get used to it, it's kind of actually cool. So you got actually, it is a fighting ghost type, which has a pretty good stats at decently with 115 attack base, 115 base attack, 110, which is pretty alright. The other stats is like, well, it's okay. So we got 90 on the special defense and speed, and 80 for defense and special attack. Well, let's just say Pimpnite will have to be having fun with that set on its own time. Or anyone else want to try it? Go ahead. So we got that out of the way, but now let's talk about one of its main objects. So first of all, Annihilate is pretty most likely be a competitive, most likely a little bit off then because it has quite a broken move itself. So we got it's a signature move, which is Rage Fist, which is a 50 base power move, which doesn't seem so scary, but let me explain this one. So basically, every time you get hit or every time you getting yourself hit, Rage Fist will buff up its signature, its special, its effect. Which let's say you use Rage Fist normally, it does 50, basically normal. But let's just say you get hit by just a random attack, and then you use Rage Fist, that'll become 50 plus every time you get hit. So the maximum is 6. So if you can calculate 50 times or 50 times with 60, which if I can give the calculation right here, 50 times 6 is 300. So you get 300 base attack in total with it. So the maximum is at 6. So I wanted to give it a go, and I actually wasn't really planning to try this mechanic of this Rage Fist because what was happening is I was doing just some random battles and actually just came across some random users and pulled randomly a Annihilate sweep with it. So with its ability, Vital Spirit, Inner Focus, and Defiant, there wasn't really that many move pulls to use it. You could actually use Vital Spirit and Defiant most likely because, well, Inner Focus okay, but I think Defiance is a lot more better than Inner Focus because, well, then again, if you it doesn't really have to be worried because getting yourself flinched is more like if you want to be countered by a Fake Tail user, which totally can be countered by a Ghost type, and I think Vital Spirit, it's just there in case you're going to be running some sort of meme set. Now for this sweep here, we actually got 2 battles here. We actually was doing this during my full, this was like during in a mono fighting type team. So I hope you guys and girls are going to enjoy this one. So basically on the first one, we actually was doing a random battles, and just came across this random user and pulled it off. So we got a flutter main here, or a spamming main, I guess you could say it. So this opponent is pretty much going to do is just do its thing, and it's going to start up setting up with Calm Mind with a booster and photosynthesis special attack, which is going to get directly a one-hit KO to my Great Tusk and then my Decidueye. So pretty much it's going to spam its way here, and then I'm pretty much going to swap myself into the Annihilate, and it just happened. Alright, enjoy the sweep. I'm just gonna not include that. But basically, in this battle, I actually unfortunately got to failed it because the ticketon actually got a miss click, or actually got a miss from the play rough. And I'm gonna tell you, people, if the ticketon just hit me on that play rough with my endure, I would have easily taken it out with my rage fist, and that, my friend, would have been an easy sweep. But sometimes it's kind of happened. And let's jump into the second battle here. And I promise you, this one is gonna be a lot more different from the first one. So let's go ahead and give it a go. So pretty much in this battle, it's going to be a direct sweep, like we're just going to go straight off the bat. Like there won't be much to talk, and I'll give you more detail on the sweep at the end of it. Okay, enjoy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the Annihilate sweep there. Like I said, I wasn't even going for it, and somehow magically the Annihilate sweep just pulled it off out of thin air. So let's explain the Annihilate set, and let me tell you this little weird and fun set at least you can try run for yourself. It is quite an alright move, but this, or at least move set and this build, I mean, you don't really have to run it. Obviously, most people doesn't really have to, but I'm actually considering myself thinking this is probably the most unique and probably the greatest move you can try run in this set. So we got a Rage Fist, Focus Energy, Reversal, and Endure set. We got max speed, max attack. I actually forgot to include the fourth one, which is the four remaining. You could just put it at health. It doesn't matter really. I actually forgot to do it in this on the mono team, but you know what, doesn't matter. So I got in the Defiant ability one with a Stalic Berry because, well, Annihilate is pretty okay with an attack stance, so you don't have to really too much worry about, its physical attack. But the only problem with it is its speed. So running this one with Jolly Nature with the Stalic Berry gives it a most likely get its own guarantee outspeed, or at least guaranteed to outspeed the opponent. So that's why I was running with Stalic Berry. Now you could technically run this one with a Lychee Berry with maybe like a Sticky Wheel in the field. Probably its best option as well. You can probably have done it as well. But the only problem is that there is some few things you would need to consider yourself, like flying type mons and some of the Pokemon that has a resisted. Now I would say this one has a few counters of its own, like obviously priorities like Jet Punch, which by the way is strange enough in the sweep here is that I don't know why the Palafin didn't just use Jet Punch on my Annihilate, because I definitely would have gone down from the priority, but somehow it just kind of just didn't want to do it. And also surprisingly that the Dragapult, which I thought is gonna have Sucker Punch, which I don't know if it does learn it or not, but let me quickly check it out. Dragapult, does it learn Sucker Punch? It's a question. It does, so it could have used a priority move, but it is what it is. I mean, it is this mystery about the game. Like it randomly depends on the players or not. So I could have get outsped or out prioritized and pretty much go down. Now let me explain some of the moves, the strategy, how you could run this one. So first of all, I run this one with a focus energy set instead of sword stance because, well, let's be real here. Like here's the thing. The reason why I want to run a focus energy set is because the move I was gonna only use is Rage Fist. So technically, it would be better off to use Sword Dance, but I wanted to go for some more fun set, so I wanted to rely on a little bit of a crit. So I used Focus Energy to get a little bit of a critical rate by 2, or at least the user's rate by 2. So it gave me a lot of potential, crit rate. Now we also have a reversal on this one for a combination with Endure for this one. Now I'm gonna stay right here before anyone go ahead. I was definitely going to be outsped by a Mosul here. I definitely felt like I was going to get outsped on that one, and obviously even with Salicberry, I'm pretty sure that would have gone down even then. I'm pretty sure I can even. Let me quickly check it out. Hold on. Most people never learn anyway, so let's quickly check. So with a speed, yes, it definitely could have easily outsped me. Well, actually, then again, no, actually would it outsped me? No, it wouldn't really, because I have Salicberry. So then again, it would have outsped me, but then again, it is on Mosul, so you can't be sure about everything. So maybe could have outsped me because maybe could have a Scout set, maybe it could have done, but it did have Bite and Bullet Seed, so definitely wasn't. So maybe I would have played the safe, but it is what it is, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say that didn't matter actually, because now that I think about it, it didn't matter. So we have Reversal with it for normal types, and then we have Rage Fist for my main objective. So now the moves I was giving was also Endure, because in case if you want to keep buffing your Rage Fist, you can use Endure for every once every turn. Because let's say like you get hit by already, like let's say you got hit by only 2 times, which wouldn't enough to take out this, let's say, Tickaton. Let's go for that. And you'll need a 3rd hit to do it. So using Endure will able to live this one, but also will activate its other effect, which obviously Rage Fist, which the users. You can obviously understand what I mean. So you use Endure every time you want to use Rage Fist secondary effect, which buffs it every time it gets stronger every time. And with the Terra Ghost, this thing will most likely one-shot everything almost. So you can use this as an opportunity to set up on them. But the most important about this sweep is that how I was able to get it. So let me go ahead and give an example why they got the sweep there and why I just didn't lose that. So first of all, I think the opponent may have made an oopsie there with Bullet Seed, and that's because they hit me like 3, 4, 5 times. Like they think they hit me like 2 or 3 bites, and then hit me with Bullet Seed, which hit me like 3 times. So that activated the maximized potential of Rage Fist, which gave it above 300 damage. And even with resistant mons, I'm pretty sure even like I don't know if even some resistant mons can even withstand it. So use Terra Ghost on it, and then pretty much take out some of the bigger threats that are a lot more bulkier. So you can even potentially take out like stuff like Toxapex with one-shotting, Garganeckle, pretty much that one goes down as long as it's sturdy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that is by far the strongest Annihilate set you can probably run off if you want to go for it. But most people can run this more of a doubles if you want to go for some of the strategy you want to use on Annihilate. But it is what it is, and I just pulled it off. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Annihilate sweep there. And as always, I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and yeah, stay lucky out there.